YouTube, how y'all doing, fam? It's your boy Big Kizzle again. First off, giving all glory to God. Your boy Big Kizzle again, back off in this thing with another one. And you know how I do it. I'm gonna go ahead and jump straight off into it off the diving board. Hello? Alright, check this out, y'all. I wanna talk to y'all. I'm gonna talk to y'all tonight about something that y'all ain't even gotta worry about. Y'all ain't even gotta worry about it. Lord forgive me for the words I'm about to use, but you ain't even gotta worry about it. I am about to whoop the DNA off my nephew ass. I'm going to whoop the biometrics off his ass in a couple of seconds because the boy playing with my emotions. Let me tell y'all what the boy did. So he got mad at me because I told him I wouldn't buy him a Twix, right? But me being the uncle I am, I spoil. Oh, hold up. This is my little brother that passed. This is his youngest child. This is the y'all, the youngest generation is so out of control. He the youngest. So he called himself getting mad at me because I told him I wasn't gonna buy him no chocolate. No Twix, no nothing. And so I still bought it for him, but he had an attitude when I gave it to him and everything. So when he came outside, when I got back, I went off on him. I yelled at him like, "You spoiled, you this, you blah blah blah." And then once he went back in the house, he was like, "No, no." So he went back in the house, and I was like, "Yeah, I got him. I got him. He's scared." After I got finished doing what I was doing outside in the garage, I went to the door, and when I tell y'all, I opened the door and bounced off that junk like flubber. This nigga done locked me out the doggone house. Hello. Come here. So that made me mad. You know why? Because the boy outsmarted me. He outsmarted me to the point to where now I'm sitting outside with my keys just in case. You can't trust that nigga. I whooped the damn DNA off his ass. Hello? He just ran in the house not too long ago. He just ran in the house. He said he came out. The thing is, this boy did what he did. He went in the house. He watched a couple YouTube videos and came back out like ain't nothing happened. Me? No. No, you can't do that. I remember everything, so I guess I'm being petty. But I remember what he did, and he came back out and he said, Uncle Kel, what are you hiding from me? Are you hiding something? And I was like, yeah, I'm hiding something. I'm hiding a belt from your ass. Hello? He ran back in the house, and you know what he said? No. He thought I forgot about everything. I ain't forgot nothing. And you know what? If I keep this video going long enough, you're gonna see him come back out after what just transpired, and he gonna act like ain't nothing happened. So I don't know if I'm mad at the fact that the boy talked bad to me and locked me out the house, or I'm mad at the fact that he outsmarted me. So now I got to outsmart him. I'm going to be petty. I ain't got no choice but to. I'm going to be petty. I'm going to lock that little nigga outside. Just like he locked me outside. Out of all my nieces and nephews, this youngest one, him, Uncle Nephew, that boy puts me through he's so grown, y'all. He's so grown. So it's like the younger they are, the smarter they are. I ain't gonna say smarter they are book wise. It reminds me of what my grandma says when I was little. She was like, "You got all this book, sis, and no mother whip." Mother whip means common sense, in my opinion. This boy is so doggone smart. He's so grown, but he still turns into a baby, y'all. Y'all got any nieces and nephews like that? Let me know. Let me know. Because If you do, I'm gonna tell you, you need to beat the line of symmetry out there. You gotta beat the line of symmetry. I'm gonna beat the symmetrics out there, boy, and ain't nothing nobody can do to stop it. I'm mad he outsmarted me to the point to where I gotta sit out here with my keys in my pocket just in case he try to outsmart me again and lock the door. But y'all, in the meantime, in between time, I really want to talk to y'all about what I went through today. What I went through today, and to blanket what I went through today, I want to say the more I go through it in my life, the more I grow in my life. Number one, hold up, don't swipe or nothing. Don't let me lose you. I ain't trying to confuse you. I was thinking about it today. I got laid off from my job a year ago, right? A whole year ago, I got laid off from my job. You know what happened after that? I was laid off in April. By August, I really started my YouTube channel. Something that I said I was gonna do for a long time and never did because my job was consuming me. And if you check my page, I had this page since about 2013. And in August, I only had 3 subscribers. Like, I wouldn't even... It was August of 2020, shit, last year. It was last year. So from 2013 to last year, I kept saying I was going to start my channel, but I never did. I was procrastinating. It took my job to be took away from me for me to start my YouTube channel. So I could say that that was a blessing and a curse for me losing my job, because I lost something and gained something. I lost constantly producing for another company and started creating and producing for myself. Number two, once I got hit with my crime of being intoxicated, so they say, a month ago before I got locked up, I stopped smoking weed because I'm on probation and everything, and I'm slowing up on the squares, the cigarettes, you know, and the alcohol. I don't drink hard liquor no more, but I still drink a little champagne and all that. But it's like the more things that's happening to me that seems like the worst, it's bringing out the best of me. I always never could dream. I couldn't dream because I smoked so much marijuana daily. I took it like a dose of prescription medicine. Once I went to jail, I couldn't smoke no more. So I got used to not smoking no more, and now I don't use marijuana no more. So you could say that bad thing led to me doing better with my life. So I killed off a couple of characters in my life, a couple of characteristics, and there are more that needs to die. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of y'all going through it, that you go through it and it seems like the worst is to come, but you are growing to become a better person if you pay attention to it. Because number one, I can't smoke because I'm on probation. I can't smoke. So it took that for me to really take smoking serious, when I used to say I'm gonna smoke forever, or I'm gonna smoke till I'm 104. Hello. There is always a seed of goodness at the end of every beginning of a seed of negativeness. So the more negative that happens to me, the more I get to kill off a character. And that's what's going on with the world. That's what's going on with everybody in this world. if you can see it, some things that's happening right now, it makes us get rid of things that was not for us. I've never felt so much better since I stopped smoking weed. On the contrary to me thinking that I couldn't live a day without smoking weed. I can't drink alcohol no more because forget this car right here. I could have lost my life. So going to jail might seem bad to some people that call you a jailbird, this, and that, but you can overcome that by killing off whatever brought you to jail. You know how they say, you do the crime, you do the time. One thing they forgot to mention is that you're going to also pay the fine. My spirit almost broke down today because I realized that I was supposed to go to court July the 2nd, June the 2nd. It was a day after I was supposed to go to court, but when I checked my papers, it said you ain't supposed to go to court unless you ain't paid all your fines. My fines was $2,130 something. I got it in May. I had to pay that by yesterday, which was paid. Thank you, Lord. I managed to get through that. Now I have so much more other things to. I have 80 hours of community service to do. I have to take a DUI class, which is going to cost me so much more money. I had 60 days of jail, which 30 was suspended. All of that. And I calculated the calculations. My mistake is costing me close to $3,100 to $4,000. And it's making me change my life. Like it's really making me change my life. So something that I thought was so bad, I found the goodness of it. I found the seed of it. I can't be me, the one who I thought I used to be. I have to kill off this character. I'm killing it off, slowly but surely, from my bad habits. Hold on, y'all. Matter of fact, I ain't got no job and I'm still having to pay all this. Oh, the probation. I have to pay $45 a month for a year, which is $540. Taxes got took. God gonna help me. And I'm saying all this to tell y'all this. Everything that looks bad that's going on in this world, it is good. It's good. Because I don't think I would ever stop smoking if everything was going my way. I don't think I would have slowed up on drinking. But hey, there is never anything bad that can happen to you without there being a positive. It has to be a positive. You just gotta dig back and find it. So everything that I have to pay is being handled with me not having a stable income. I'm being blessed. Y'all. And that's why I want to tell y'all, I was getting down today, but then I started realizing, like, man, you blessed. You blessed. You think you're going through it. There are more people going through way more than what you're going through. That's how I'm talking to myself. So whenever I thought my life was getting worse, it's making me a better person. Which means even though my financial situation is being tested, somehow it's working out. That's how God moves. That's how God works. That's how God's work. And I have to share this with y'all to let you know that. Don't give up. Because even when it seems like something is going wrong, there is something going good in your life. You just got to figure it out. I don't smoke weed no more. I drink less. I don't drink and drive, whether it's a beer or not. Because the doggone breathalyzers don't care if your tolerance is super high, no matter how long you've been drinking. There was alcohol in my body as a baby, so I can function off a cup of beers and still be sober, but the breathalyzer says no. So I slowed that up. The worse my life is getting, as far as financial and all the bad things that's happened to me, the better my character is getting as a person. And that's how life works, y'all. I had to share this testimony with y'all because you know what? Without no test, there will be no testimony. Hello? It's your boy Big Kizzle. I'll be back with another one, and I hope y'all took substance from this. No matter what goes on with you, pull the goodness out of it. It's something great up out of the negative. So keep going. I love y'all. And I'll be back with another one.